So it's a lovely clear night. That makes a nice change, doesn't it? So we're going to be doing a UFO, a UAP, Skywatch once again tonight. It's a bit bright, but the moon is still up, affecting that. We can still see all those lovely stars and the colours coming from them there tonight. Harko is in as well. You still in, Harko, there? And Xena? How are you doing tonight? So yeah, it's lovely and clear. So let's see what we can catch. That's already odd. Let's have a look at that.
Zoom mode activated.
That star is a line. That's very weird. Don't normally see something like that. The other night we had a good Skywatch, didn't we? And we saw some movement very early on there, some strange flashing. So let's keep our eyes peeled to see if tonight is going to be as fruitful. And I expect, with it being so lovely and clear, that it probably will be. How you doing, Carl? First in over on the TikToks. G-Wax in as well, I think, there. How is everyone doing? How are we doing, Skywatchers? So yeah, we are coming to you live tonight from Wiltshire, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge, a very ancient and mysterious landscape here. Long history of the phenomena. These are the skies to watch, and we do normally see something strange whenever we do a good Skywatch like this. Carl as well, thank you for the gifts, appreciate that. We'll go back into the stream. Leanne coming in with the likes, and it is those likes and shares that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there, like yourselves there. And GWAC even having what they call a shared cheesecake. 8 people while in bed. That is, I like that, Jet. Sounds very civilized there. Share size is a joke, isn't it? Same people that come up with share size, I reckon the same ones behind the UFO, UAP, whitewash conspiracy there. G-Back coming in with the shares there as well. How you doing, Paul? Good to see you. Thank you for the gifts there, G-Back. So guys, yeah, we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight. We've got the grid on screen, so let us know if you spot anything strange to that. In fact, you know what, let me move my little box for you guys there over on the tube so we can cover the grid there. I'm going to move to the right. There we go. A little bit of a difference tonight there. How are we doing? Hey up! How are you? How is Guernsey? Is it lovely? Hope your flight went all right there. And it is a lovely and clear sky tonight. And G-Ray, very good question. How is everybody doing? How is your week going so far? We're only into Tuesday of what's going to be a very busy week. Lovely and beautiful today, wasn't it, weather-wise? It was for us down in the southwest. Makes such a difference there. Disclosure, how are we doing? See you pop up there. Welcome aboard. We're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight there. Laura Lass is in too. So yeah, keep an eye out for the weird and wonderful tonight. We had a very fruitful Skywatch a couple of days ago, so I'm hoping that we're going to be in the same boat tonight there. But keep your eyes peeled for the strange and anomalous in the night sky. There's plenty of explainable things up there, lots of satellites, lots of shooting stars and things like that, all very interesting and beautiful to see. But what we're interested in is the weird, the things that cannot be explained by the normal processes are there, and we tend to see something like that every stream. So keep watching. Again, use the grid, let us know if you spot anything there, because I normally spend my time in the chat, so I will miss it there. Guernsey has been sunny all day. Oh, hey up. I would be jealous. We've had good weather here as well, but it sounds fantastic. I hope you have a wonderful time there as well. Guys, you're joining us, and we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight, coming to you from Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country. Laura Lass coming in with the likes. How are you? Good to see you there. We'll bring up the Starship Alan at some point so you guys can see all the updates for that. Now let's press a couple of buttons here. Oh, there we go. Let's see if that's going to work. No, it's not going to work. Typical. Typical there. It's good to be back. Oh, it's good to have some sky, isn't it? It's good to have sky. But good to be back in Guernsey there. How are you doing, Kate? I saw your news in the Discord there. Very, very sorry to hear that one. But good to see you there, Angie. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
So, yes, it's a Skywatch time, thank God. We have waited so long, haven't we, for some decent clear skies. We had a good night the other night, and I think we're going to get another one now. So hopefully it means the weather's sorting itself out ever so, and we can start to get a few more of these in the schedule there. You never know what we are going to spot. There's some fantastic sightings in the past. Only the other day we were starting to see the anomalous movement again, but going back to the big bright orange thing that flew across the screen, that was one of my favourites there. How is everyone doing tonight? Getting us everyone. G-Rack coming in with the extra gifts there, and DJ as well. Thank you for those guys. All goes back into the stream there. Thrill House, good to see you in. Harco is in too. Good to see you guys there. 2 Skywatches in 2 days. Well, I know, Ben. It's crazy. In the summer, and I look back fondly now, I was actually getting, in the same way that I get a little bit tired of doing the SETI streams when we do like a week in a row, I start to get a little bit bored of it. I used to come up with the Skywatches, dare I say it now, after the 2 months we've had, because in the summer we get a heat wave as well. Like, it's clear skies. And they go, oh, another Skywatch again. It's crazy. Ben, the passport came. I am so glad. I'm really surprised at how good our post service has been. We have not had one get lost, touch wood, there. So I am glad. So guys, if you are doing the stream passports, let us know if you spot a shooting star or if we spot anything strange there, because you might need your stamp for that one. And if you've not got a stream passport, these are little physical souvenirs of the stream. We fill your name out, and there's 12 little tasks to do, like followings on TikTok there. Joining us for a Skywatch is one. Joining us for a SETI stream where we hunt for alien radio signals on cloudy nights. They're all stamps there. There's 12 in total, and it says the holder of this passport is exempt from abduction, invasion, and alien probing there, and it's signed by the head of galactic tyranny, Alan. So yeah, they're free. Just type passport in the chat if you want us to fill one out for you there, and then you can let us know when you complete all of the tasks, and then we can post it to you there. How are we doing, Electron? You told me your name the other day. Is it Vince? Did it start with a V? Have I totally made that one up? I can't remember clearly. Remind me again so I can start to learn it there, Electron. How are you doing, Raf? Good to see you there. Now, 50% of the goal already. Carl, thank you for the gifts there. G-Wack too there. And Harco and Carl again there feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
When we find out Alan's lactose intolerant there. I'll cross all 3 now. That is commitment there, Harco. Where are we? We are up to date. There we go. We're all up there. So, yeah, we are watching out for the strange anomalies tonight. It is lovely and clear. Now, there is a bit more light in the sky. The moon is up, and it is conveniently placed just above, just about here on the screen. So, we are getting a little bit of that light pollution coming in there, blocking our night vision ever so slightly. Doesn't mean that we can't see as much there, but some of those fainter stars in the distance that look pretty, we're not going to be able to see there. Maybe a little bit less colour than we had the other night there, but we'll still be able to see the interesting things that are in sort of low Earth orbit there, or even within our atmosphere there. Vince, Vinny, I'm going to try and remember that one. Correct, because I wasn't confident in it there. Thank you, Electron. I'm going to try and I do try, but I have memory like a sieve. There, Harko as well. Thank you for the roses there, matey. Not only are you a talented artist there, Harko, but you're managing to be across all 3 platforms. You're in Alan's good books, and Leanne is coming in with the shares there. Got a lot of twinkling going on though. See, this is right. I'm trying to put my eye on it because it is clear, so it doesn't seem to be the atmosphere making it there. I don't wonder if it's the camera. I don't know. It's very interesting. Good spot in there though, Kate. So yeah, we never know. At any point we could see something strange. In the summer, the sky is alive with movement. Absolutely insane how much there is going on in the night sky. All those satellites and things flying past there. Oh, a slow mover. Can you spot one, Kate? Let's keep an eye out. We can zoom in there. And how you doing, Simon? Good to see it. Loving the stickers, Carl, there. And do we think that Trump there will we'll talk about aliens in tonight's State of the Nation speech? Oh, is that tonight? You know what? There's a possibility. There is a possibility. I don't know if we're going to be that lucky. I mean, the amount of things over the years that have been meant to have come out, whether it is the JFK stuff, whether it's the full, you know, I'm going to say Epstein things, there. Oh, between C2 and B2 there. And I've actually updated the grid now, so they match between both platforms. C2 and B2, somewhere around here we had a slow mover. Eagle-eyed Kate on that one. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I definitely do think it's possible. Truth is coming, Simon. Could well be. I hope so. I hope so. Well, to be honest, I think it is coming. It's just how fast, I think, is the question I have there. You know, is it going to be a nice, clear announcement that it's possible, it's coming out? Oh, Sector A2, Space Mouse. I wanted to change this there, Vince, to a little UFO cursor. We did try. Harko helped me out for a bit, but then it stopped working because everybody sees the movement. It's like, oh my God, what's that? It's my cursor. So yeah, how fast is the truth going to come out? Is it just going to be the trickle-down disclosure that we think has been going on the whole time? Or are we going to get a sudden dump of information there? I think we're already there. Oh, and it's moving in C2. Oh, so there is movement. Let's have a look there. Let's see if I can spot something. Let's zoom in.
Zoom mode activated.
I'm not seeing anything on the big screen yet. But sometimes you guys have a nice clearer view, even though this screen is bigger there. Simon coming in with the gifts. Thank you, Simon, there as well. Yeah, lots of rubbish about him, and he needs to go deflect it all off him. And that could work in our favour. That could very much work in our favour there. And Mystic, how are you tonight? Good to see you there. I've been out in the garden about 30 minutes ago, saw loads of satellites. So, Simon, I would have thought it'd be slightly too late. But that's lucky. We had those movements when we came on stream the other night, didn't we? But that is the only satellite activity I have seen in months, so I am so looking forward to things getting darker later, and therefore us catching the earlier part of the night when we can see the satellites. Very, very jealous there. And Ben, if they're hiding files, then it screams things are real. Well, this is the thing, you know. If you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to hide. So I'm leaning that way. You know, hence why I do this stream. But when I started this stream, I was open to it, but I hadn't seen anything, and I wasn't convinced. But now, doing it and hearing some of the first-hand accounts that you guys share, especially over on our Discord, it's phenomenal. Fully convinced that there is some shenanigans going on. I haven't quite collapsed that one down into a specific, but I'm warm to a lot of ideas there. Phrase, how you doing? Thank you for the gift. Very, very kind. There. Yep, where are we? This Ford given up on being over here. Yep, you've been neglected there. Kate's TikTok native. You've been abandoned over there, Raf. But you'll be pleased to know, last time I checked on the Starship Allen, Raf, you were in the bridge. Especially all last night, you were in the bridge there. No, how are you doing? How are your skies tonight? Good to see you. How are we all doing? How's everyone's week kicking off, Skywatchers? Want to hear from you there. I saw Lamorgs pop up briefly. Thank you for the likes, guys. It is the likes and the shares that helped us reach more and more like-minded people there, like yourselves there. Banana, you've caught us at a good time tonight. How are you doing? Yes, lovely and clear. Keep the eyes out. There's going to be movement. I can feel it's going to be a good day. I've had a disproportionately good day, so I'm feeling like today is our lucky day. Keep those eyes peeled. And a constellation that looks like AW there was a stationary flash. 4 times. Which one is the W one? From your perspective, what grid's that one in? Let's see if we can look at that, because that's very interesting. Stationary flashing can be very, very anomalous there. Alan says hello there, Lamorgs. And where are we? OG Banana. The bridge pisses you off. You love the bridge there. You think it's in the correct position there. It's not in the right place. It's a spaceship. It doesn't have to be front. Those rules don't apply. And also, it's a very good way to get around any confusion that we may have copied the Starship Enterprise in any way, shape, or form. Legal distinction there. Oh, in your garden. Oh, I was looking on here, Simon. Trying to think, what way do you face? See if we can catch it there. And are we looking at the Hayden? You know what? I don't know. I have no idea, Harko. I know that this is Orion. That's Betelgeuse. This is Belt. That's the Nebula. And that's about the limited of my knowledge there. Oh, slight flash in C3. This is where the action is happening tonight. Let's have a look around here. So nice. That's Betelgeuse right there. That's the one they think is going to go supernova at any point there, and it'll be phenomenal if it does. But look how much of a line this star is. It doesn't normally look that straight. Looks a little bit suspect, a little bit technological. We wonder if there's something strange going on. If you are just joining us, guys, we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight, coming to you live from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So a very ancient and mystical landscape here. A long history of the phenomena, and we tend to see something strange every night. So keep your eyes peeled. But do say hello if you're new here. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. How do you feel about the UFO phenomena there? Are we crazy? There's nothing going on. Are we all alone? Or do you think, or maybe you've experienced that? I'd love to hear about that one. All opinions are welcome. There. Where are we there? He faces up, Sam. Ha ha.
Did you see OJ Bananas in the chat?
But I saw, yeah, look, there's Banana. Yeah.
Was Banana in the chat the other night when we made the announcement? 'Cause Banana's got to know.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, but I can't remember.
Banana, did you see that me and Sam are engaged?
It took me long enough. It's very good, Kate. It took me a second there. His face is up. It's very good. The Wayfind as well. How are you doing? Any UAP tonight? Not yet, but it is lovely and clear. We're only 15 minutes in, so keep our eyes peeled. I'm sure we can do there. Praying for Alan's alien contact. Alan contact. Alan's here. Alan's here.
Thank you.
So I don't have to pay the bills anymore. What if they turn around and they want you to pay the bills? Yeah. There. Tickets out Lover Skywatch. We are very, very lucky there. Yeah, it took me long enough. How you doing, Jordan? Oh, thank you as well. That's very, very kind of you. Oh, Norfish with Orion behind you. Oh, so you're in the opposite direction to us there. So I can't point the camera that way, sadly, because that is directly over the town. So not only do we get my chimney in the shot, but it's quite bright over there with the light pollution. Oh, but very interesting. If you notice anything in our direction, let us know. And thank you there, Banana, as well. The bling. It's fake, it's alright. It's the 99p one from Asda. Have you seen those? Carl there, is that a galaxy in C2? The smudge there. Oh, good question. You know what? I don't know. So here we are, C2. It does look very smudged. Let's zoom in.
Zoom mode activated.
It might just be where it's quite faint, but it definitely has that smudge because, so if we go to the Orion Nebula, this kind of looks similar. So this is very much what, Andromeda, the other galaxy, Andromeda, looks like there. It's like a star, but there's just this haze, there's a smudge to it. So all of these other dots here, these are all other stars like our sun, some bigger, some brighter, some hotter, some cooler. But nevertheless, they are all big fusion reactions burning away. Most probably, most of them are going to have, if not all of them, their own little solar systems with planets and things. But this is a nebula, so it's a big cloud of gas and material there that one day will probably form into its own star system there. But galaxies are obviously clusters of stars within themselves. So when you're looking at that, this isn't Andromeda, but it always blows my mind. Andromeda looks like that, and rather than just being another individual star, it is billions of stars, but they're so far, far away. They're still pretty cool, but yeah, I don't know if we have. That's a good spot though, Carl, with the bird, because they do. That's exactly how they present there. Alan's going to be the flower girl. Funny you should say that. We've already had some images of Alan dressed up as a flower girl there. Kate coming in with the shares. Thank you there, and Tickers appreciate that. Thank you as well, Wayfind. It's very kind. I won't tell my partner of 10 years. Hey, Banana, you're fine. It took me 15. I think, yeah, 15. So you've got years' time there. Just let them know. Don't want to get an idea. It's, yeah, she might start counting down there. What was that one? Scrolling through there. Where are we? Over on the tubes. Yes, it does. It does. And Vinny there. I was 9, playing in a park. Oh, I love this. I love personal stories there. With 3 others, 3 UFOs doing a triangle movements, and jets chasing them. Had no chance. Evening came and one descended above the house roof there. Lots of witnesses. All very interesting. We did one of our deep dives, actually, something similar to that, and it was reading the reports from the military air traffic control that had sent scrambled jets to follow some anomalous radar pings, some UFOs doing some weird things, and it's the chat logs and the reports from the radar operators. Very, very, very interesting and rare. It's over here as well. So whereabouts in the world was that, and what sort of year was it as well? Because the triangle ones is very interesting. There was a big spate of them, wasn't it, in the 80s and 90s, which really ties in with when we do think the Americans were testing the TR-3B, the reverse engineered or theorized reverse engineered craft, which is going to have a triangular formation. Not all are going to be the reverse engineered ones. There are reports of, potentially ET, triangular craft, but definitely the spate that we had there could point towards there was a reverse engineering program going on there. And they are so far away, they could already have changed And we won't know about it there. And what does my Raf, such a brilliant point there. Like, we are looking back in time. This is a literal time machine. There, so you bring up a fantastic point. Like, if I came up to you with a little screen, a little monitor here, and went, press that button, you can watch Jesus on the cross, right? Not getting religious here, but trying to think of a historical question if it's historical, but you get what I mean. You're looking back in time, right? And you could look back at the actual footage of that. This is what we're seeing now. The light left of these distant stars many years ago, and the light takes time to travel to us, so we're not seeing what's happening right now on those stars. We are seeing, the light as it was, however far away. And is Betelgeuse, I think, Carl, you checked it out, was it 640 light years, something like that? So light year is the distance that light will travel in a year's time there. So this is, say, 640 light years away. So the light that we're getting from Betelgeuse right there, this star right now, took 640 years. So we are looking back at an image of what that star looked like 640 years ago. So it could well have gone supernova, it could have exploded by now, but we won't know because nothing travels faster than light. We can't detect anything there. Until that light reaches us, we won't know it there. So right now, it could go bang, and that would have mean that 639 years ago, 364 days, that's when it went supernova. Trying to get your head around it. It does totally do it there. Good maze. Oh, Ilford. Oh, yes. They were discs as well, but they were in triangle formation as well. So classic. I would love to see the classic saucer. I'd love to see that outline. I've seen many weird lights in the sky, but I haven't seen the shape of the craft there. And in the 70s as well. That is really good. So you're talking well before drones. There's not even many satellites then, let alone in a triangular formation there. That is a very good sight. And thank you for sharing it. That is my favourite part of doing the stream there, is hearing all these stories that you wouldn't hear elsewhere there. And you get a little bit more of an accurate picture of what is going on. I thought sightings, especially like that, were going to be incredibly rare. But doing this, we find out that they're not as rare as they would have you believe. Where are we? Over back on the TikToks. Oh, B3, a little blue flash in the middle. Sorry, I'm a bit late there. Right, B3. Where is my cursor? Right, B3. I'm going to pay a little bit of attention to that one there. How are we doing, Lee? Good to see you there. Oh, and thank you, Niall, there. When's the big day? I was told if I eventually pop the question I wouldn't have to worry about the big day, but as you can imagine, questions are arising. Hopefully not too long, but yeah, we don't know yet. Lee as well, JJ and Leanne, thank you for their gifts. That's very kind. So it all goes back into stream, helping us improve on what we do. Yeah, not set the date just yet, but I suppose we probably should. As soon there. Oh, it's now in A3. Okay, it's moving down. Well, that's weird. So that is definitely not with the Earth's rotation, because the Earth's rotation is this way. That's how the night sky moves. So if it's moving that way, that is very anomalous. I'm going to try and keep my eye on that and make my way through the chat there. And did you know anyone who has MIB accounts? I haven't actually. So the ones I don't know any of you personally, and even in doing this, the encounters, I've only ever had 2 abduction people that have been wanting to share that. 2 of those, so they're quite rare, but I don't think we've had anyone that's had a direct Men in Black experience there. All good in West Yorkshire and all clear. Well, keep it clear. That's good. There's no clouds on our way down. I'm glad to hear it there, Lee. How is your week going? Good spot in there, Leanne, as well. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom. Thanks, guys.
Coming in with the hashtags there. Oh, and Dan Aykroyd had an MIB car visit, and he talked about it on Coast to Coast. I vaguely remember that one. I do love Dan Aykroyd. He's somebody that isn't going to be on the Epstein flight logs, but he's just such a quirky, eccentric character there, but also brilliant in so many ways. I'm a big fan of him. Oh, she did it again there, Harco. Is it another image? Okay, I'll have to load up the Discord in a second there. But let's see if we can spot this flashing. So you said A3. Right, if I see anything, I'll move the camera so it pops out from behind the little thing there that's covering it up. Let's have a look. What can we see? So guys, if you are just joining us, we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch. These are the skies live from Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So keep your eyes out. There is normally something strange in the night sky there. So I am expecting we're going to have a good night tonight there. Do say hello in the chat as well. Let us know where you're watching from. And also, how do you feel about the UFO stuff? That's what we want to That's what we want to hear whilst we're waiting for the action, which I'm sure will happen soon. We want to hear your stories, your questions, the latest news, any of that sort of stuff are there. Hasn't happened since. Oh, don't be sorry, Simon. It's just me that's slow. Keep on with the good work, Simon. You never know, it might pop up again there. That's an interesting one, though. Especially with that direction. That's not the way that satellites... Although I suppose they don't have to go. They can go in a retrograde orbit, can't they? But very interesting, Simon. Yes, he's brilliant mind. Reminds me of Stephen Fry in some ways. Very clever. He is. But he's not got the... he's not got, like, the pomp with it, is he? He's much more humble. He's just one of these genuinely, I think, interesting and brainy sort of people there. All flash in C2. Okay, maybe it's moving around. Good spot in there, Paul. Where are we? Zena, sorry, Alex, forgot to let you on to you. Where are we? Oh, no, we are all up to date. That's good. I can see the hearts popping up as well, guys. Do appreciate that. Said all of the likes and the shares there. They do help us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves. So the more eyes and minds we get on the old phenomena, so the more we can piece this puzzle together there. And Leanne has put a treasure box up there, so do thank Leanne when you claim those coins. There as well. And yeah, if you're new, do say hello, but also give us a follow, because we do this basically every night. If it's clear, we're doing this, the UFO, UAP, Skywatch. If it's cloudy, we're doing the alien radio signal hunt. So we're searching for the hydrogen. No, that's this one. There we go. We're doing the alien radio signal hunt there when it's cloudy. Searching the hydrogen line, which is where scientists think, if ET's out there, it's where they would put the message, hello, isn't real out there. It's where we've heard anomalous messages before. So we're always doing something. If the moon is up, and we do a little moon watch there, talk about how weird some of those sightings have been on, off, and around the moon. Why is my camera all of a sudden so yellow today? That's very weird. Let me see if I can change that, because it's bugging me. You know what? I don't even know how. I can't even remember where the button is to change all of that stuff. It's got to be around here somewhere. I'll load that one up. It's looking a little bit too warm. There we go. And that's a little bit more natural, isn't it? We've got to get the lighting right, guys. There, and Vinny there. The crazy thing was, I was at my nan's, and she's got a rash that the doctor said was radiation burn, and the UFO over the roof at dusk. The next thing, pitch black and late. Home grounded for being late. Lots more happened. Well, I mean, yeah, enough said. That is, yeah, so many people coming out with these effects. They do look like, you know, there is interaction radiation. So one of the theorized mechanisms that is causing this, so it's not necessarily that they are radioactive by nature, but one of the ways that they could be moving, could be their propulsion, is by a proposed warp drive. And what one of the processes would be to bend space and time around the craft, making a little bubble, so therefore it's kind of getting around the universe's speed limit, because it's not traveling faster than light, it's doing its own thing in a separate bubble. But when you bend light like that, you'll shift the frequency of the light there, so the radiation that can be emitted from that, which was otherwise might be harmless, because you've redshifted the light there due to that gravitational effect, it actually makes the radiation dangerous there. So that's where they think a lot of those injuries might come from there. But you've also had missing time from it as well there, Vinny. Have you had anything since then? Was that like the one-off one? Because some people, especially with the missing time, it kind of comes up again later, I've heard. There. How you doing, Marcus? Good to see you there. What's wrong with you? Oh, was that my light, Kate? Yeah. I couldn't... It was slightly orange. I think it might just be my screens. There. Wait, Leanne, who hasn't watched Blackadder? That's a crime. Oh no, you're going to start singing there. But like Bob Lazar, did he? Probably. I'm looking forward to the film that is coming out about Bob Lazar's story there. I think rumoured to have more new information there. Where are we? Best free app for taking photos of the sky there. Detecting, how are you doing? No idea is the question. So I use a digital camera, Sony A7 there, with a very long lead into the house. So we capture it. I haven't actually got a decent one of doing that. It's a question that I have, so detecting, if you get a good answer to that one, I want to know. Has anybody got a suggestion? So I got, me being the sort of person I am, have the latest iPhone. It's crap at night. I mean, I know night is hard, but there's no excuse for how bad this is at night. So yeah, if anybody's got a way, I'm sure it's user error, it's on me, but yeah, do let us know if you've got any suggestions for that. We have to rely on all of this otherwise there. Marcus, Laurelass as well, and Harko, thank you for the gifts there, appreciate those. All go back into the stream there as well. And Sergio, how are we doing tonight? Thank you for the follow, good to have you in. Where are you joining us from, guys? If you are new here, do say hello, we'd like to hear from you. And let us know where you're joining us from as well there. But yeah, we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight there, searching for the strange and anomalous in the night skies, live from Wiltshire, which, if you know, is the heart of crop circle country here in the UK. We're not far from Stonehenge, and Glastonbury isn't also too far in the other direction. So, long history with the weird and wonderful in this part of the world. These are the skies to watch there. Not an app with a long exposure time. I have to combine that with a mount then to get rid of the wiggles. Good thinking there. That's probably something I don't play around with enough. You know what? I think I need to do. I need to put my phone in the stand, actually give it a proper test. Good shout there, Ben. It's with the guy from Mr. Bean there. How you doing, Debster 2? There. I have a telescope, but only a beginner one, so I'm looking at getting the A50. See, this is the thing. Telescope is on my list as well, but I've got no knowledge of that as well. So where we're doing the UFO sky watching, we need as like a bigger field of view as possible. So we don't want it particularly zoomed in. We don't know which part of the sky might have the action, so as big a bit of sky, the better, basically. But I am very jealous of some of the shots that I've seen people getting of the moon's surface. So when we do a moon watch, that's what we get, and that's pretty good quality, especially for a £35 lens that we have on that camera there. And when it's not quite a full moon as well, you see all the shadowing of the craters. It's absolutely stunning there, but some of the footage I'm seeing, I do want to get a telescope there. But I have my ignorance knows no bounds there, so I'm always open to suggestions there. Rachel, how are you doing? Good to see you there. How are your ears today? Are you feeling any better? And the bottom in B2 there, at 21:55. Oh, okay, I'm a few minutes behind there, but B2, bottom of B2. Right, good call there, Simon. A big flash. Right, so this is what we want to see. Does it repeat? Because satellites can flash every now and again. Like if they're solar panels, just catch the sun at the right angle. Obviously the sun has gone round for us and for most things, but it's still potentially those further out objects can still sometimes reflect that light back there. So if we see a second flash, then that becomes very, very, very interesting there. So keep your peepers peeled for that one. I love to. Debstar, me, definitely too there. You need a bigger screen there. You need a screen for each chat there. That's what you need. The names of the stars in Orion's belt there. Oh my god. Anilum there. Al-Nikta. Oh my god. And Mintaka. Oh my god. I butchered every one of those. That is amazing. So that's the first one. A second one. I never knew the names of them. Thank you, Carl, there. Appreciate that. Got to give you a production credit there as well. Dan there, what's your take on crop circles? You know what? So we are in the heart of crop circle country. We visited one last year. It was the first one of the season. It made the news, actually. Did the rounds internationally. It was the Celtic Knot at Sutton Veney, if you saw it there. Beautiful design and a really picturesque location. It was on the edge of town here, so we are right in the middle of the action. And it was beautiful, but that particular one, my gut was telling me there was man-made just because of the design. So I definitely think there is a degree of human shenanigans at play with some of those crop circles, but I wouldn't write them all off. There are a lot which are very interesting patterns, and for me it's quite like the pyramids, that I don't need aliens to necessarily explain the pyramids, but you know, you're telling me that we did all of that in that time frame? Yeah, that just seems a bit short. And it's the same with the crop circles. Like, yes, I know humans can, bend crop, but, on the shortest nights of the year, for a few hours, unseen, sometimes in heavy rain, leaving no footsteps, I don't think all of them are going to be human there, especially those fractal patterns there. They, for me, present the most interesting cases. But it's very much open on that one. And I'd basically like to live in a glass dome so I can see everything. But they can all see you. It's an exhibitionist. B2 flash again. 56. Sorry, I'm so far behind there, but I'm going to keep my eye on that one. So there we go. We've had that second flash. So if that is from the same point, this is what's really interesting. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. So if it's from the same point in the sky, that means that it is in a sort of a geosynchronous orbit there. Now, everything up there should be in motion, should be moving. Those stars in the distance there, they don't flash. And they are moving themselves. They move slowly, just very imperceptible. So if we're seeing something that's close enough to flashlight at us, that becomes very, very interesting there. Brad, thank you for those.
Nom nom nom.
Feeding
Thanks,
Alan.
guys.
They're very interesting indeed. We do have geostationary satellites, but they're not in that part of the sky. We've checked it many times before there. Pixel 9 has a 4-minute exposure time. Oh my god, I bet with that's going to let in a hell of a lot of light there. And a headphone ban for 2 months, Rachel. Oh my god, that's a long time there. But if it's what's needed to get better there, like obviously I'm no good with the editing there, Ben. No good at all. There, and everybody thank Marcus if you've already claimed the coins. There, you put treasure box up there. I'm a few messages behind, guys. Sorry, we will get to you. It might take me a minute there. Oh, and Vinny, you've spotted it as well there, the flashing. So I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm trying to keep one eye on the chat, one eye on this, so we can zoom in there as well. Let me just try and catch up a little bit of where we are. And again, it's going off. All right, I'm trying to keep a look at that. Normal food ban. Oh my god, Kate. Yeah, I saw this awfulness. And oh, just above the cursor. Right, I'm not gonna. Oh, right. Okay, I'm gonna move the cursor. There was something there, but that was more like a shooting star or something. But it wasn't bright. That was interesting. I'm gonna clip that. Interesting. All right, let's see if we can see what this flashing here. We can zoom in on it maybe there. Thank you there, Tickers. Appreciate that. Beta, you're good spotting it there. Do a 0 sugar. Oh my god. Low sodium. That is awful, Kate. Is that like hopefully a short term for recovery thing there? And again, night out, good spotting there, living up to your name there. I like that one. And again, and good evening, Brad. Good to see you there, Debs as well. Thank you for the gift there. Just under the cursor. Oh, under the cursor now. Okay, there's slight movement, but it's moving down. That is very strange. I have got an eye on it, but I keep blinking at the right times. There. Oh, I don't blame you, Rachel. Honestly, it's so hard with the news lately and stuff. It can really feel a lot there. 7 times. 7 times from the same place as well. So that would imply that there's something there that is rotating there. And each rotation, each rotation, you know, has a larger and smaller surface area that is flashing that light back there. That was like a faint green. Oh, you spotted it there in C2. Yeah, so maybe it was a little bit of a shooting star there. Does anybody need their shooting star stamp with the participal there? Oh my god. Kate, that is awful news. I'm very sorry to hear that. Well, you never know, and you never know. You just got to hold out hope for some of these things. The star under your cursor then went between there and the line right under this. So, oh, okay, so in this area. Keep an eye. I'm almost up with the chat now. B4. Oh, another one in B4. Right, let's keep an eye there. Good spot in there. Saw the flash. You get your stamp. Right, I've got my. I can kind of see a faint star that's wanting to twinkle, but that wouldn't be a flash. Where are we? Over on the tubes there. It was just the once there, Vinny, as well. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Saw one over there. Can Bill see that one? Well, it's very active time for the flash in there. Was there not a medium who said disclosure would be in November? I can't remember the name, but she died and got a few things. Is that the Bubba Vanga one? Yeah, that's it, Raf. I'm seeing that flashing over there. I'm out the corner of my eye. You seeing that one? See one? Yep. We're seeing that one. Right, let's zoom in on this one.
Zoom mode activated.
Oh, I told you. We knew tonight was going to be the night of interesting things. Right, let's see. We're a bit zoomed in now. Hopefully, it's going to still be on screen for you all there as well. Oh. Yeah, it's about there, wasn't it? See if that moves. Or I would like to. I'd like to, Raf, but it's so hard for people at the minute. I really wouldn't want to take from, you know, other people with their other priorities and stuff at the minute. Oh, look there. Right, okay, that's interesting. Because that wasn't bright enough. It might have just been the contrast or twinkle, but it was quite bright. Come on, let's see it again. If you are joining us, guys, we are not just looking at dots on a page here. We are looking for anomalies in the night sky. There we go. Right, I'm going to turn up the brightness. Seconds. I'm going to zoom out. It does seem to be in the same place. Let's see if we can see a star that pops out of there. Sorry, it's going to make it look rubbish for a bit. But this will tell us if there's a bright star that's just wanting to poke through. No, it does look like there's no... That there, look, that is very interesting. Right there. I'll turn the brightness down again, because we don't need it now. So let's bring this back into range, so it's more in the middle. Very interesting. So there is something up there, probably rotating there, causing that. But it's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's right. I'm going to put my cursor right on it next time. We're going to see if it's moving at all. Come on. Because at this time of night, the sun should be quite far around there. So objects that would have light would be able to reflect light back. They'd have to be really far out, which then also means it's difficult for us to see them because they are quite small. Then you good spotting over there, guys? And Ken, how you doing there? Every star may be a sun to someone. Exactly, Ken. Exactly. And as far as we know now, because we didn't know until the 90s that other planets were in those solar systems there. It was just theorized. But now we do know. We're now spotting these planets. So, yeah, there is so many potentials for life. And I often wonder, you know, orbiting one of these dots that we're looking at, wondering if there's life there. Are they looking back to our pal dot, wondering if there is a light here? Or is that slightly lower under the cursor? That's a good point there, Ken. Oh, can you get sorry, can you let Kate know? I put a message at Kate in the Discord, and Mrs. swears by it and can't tell the difference. There we go, Kate. Vinny's Mrs. can't tell the difference and swears by it. So, oh, for help with the thing, that brilliant. Appreciate that. And in the Discord and general channel, brilliant. Thank you. That's very kind, Electron there. So what could that be? We're going to get the little spaceship model out there. You spotting it, guys? And it's so bad because the diabetes meds are causing the damage. Oh my god! They're so bad. Some of the stuff they pump you with now to try and fix one, they causes so many problems in itself. I'm sorry to hear that one there. Before again, and put you on insulin to take some of the diet control pressure. You've got a balanced life in us. It just creates other problems elsewhere, doesn't it? So 100%. Fingers crossed they do sort out something reasonable for it there. There's 2 in C1. It's very, very active tonight there. Oh, if I go quiet, I had to turn my volume down on my phone. My dad is in the next room. Hi, Rachel's dad. There's no worries, Kate. So very, very active now. Oh, good, you're seeing it there as well. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? There, I haven't seen it in a minute though. In a hot minute. It may well be. So satellite space junk, but it's not moving as fast as we would expect for those things. There. Greetings from Oxfordshire. No, Neil, how are you doing? Good to see you there. And what the heck is it? I mean, it's very big. It's very big. I do think that one was moving though. It may well have there because I haven't seen it in a second. So let's zoom out a bit and see if we can, if it's gone out of screen range there. Oh, that's a space worm. It is very, very strange. So guys, yeah, do make sure you are following. We do something like this every night there. So if it's cloudy though, we do an alien or radio signal hunt there. We're searching the hydrogen line, the channel on the radio dial where scientists theorize that if ET is out there, that's where they would put the message, hello, is anybody else out there? It's where we heard signals like the wow signal before as well. Rio, no worry. It's all going off tonight. We have got lots of strange flashing we are trying to investigate tonight there. So you're just in time to catch the action there. Neil as well, thank you for the rose. Yeah, but do make sure you are following. That way, hopefully you'll get notification when we go live. Not guaranteed, though, but you can join the Discord. We do give the notifications over there as well. A link in bio for that one. Loads of interesting stuff on the UFO phenomena and general chit-chat as well. But also, Movie Club. I think it's this Friday, isn't it, Movie Club, guys? Your cursor was on it. That's typical. I was right in that place there. It was just hidden. Oh, I thought I saw. No, this is just. There's lots of twinkling at the minute. I've got to counteract that. But yeah, so do join us over at the Discord because Movie Club's going to be fun on Friday night. We're going to be watching, is it The Day the Earth Stood Still? It's an original one. It's available for everyone on YouTube. So do join us over on the Discord at 10 p.m. UK time. We're going to press play together, watch that, and it always goes sideways. It'll be good to have you all in for that one there. Oh, have you seen Free Eye? Sadly, we didn't. I did try and look for it, but I couldn't find it, sadly. I'd love to see a comment. Some people had some really good ones. Another good shout for a telescope for events like that. Although, what I've got my eye on at the minute, I mentioned this the other day, some clever person on eBay has got a forward-looking infrared camera from a battleship. And I'm like, that is what we need. High-resolution, tactical, infrared camera. I can just permanently mount that on my roof. All weathers. We'll see everything with that. I thought that'd be cool. Far too much out of my budget, but it would look cool. We'd have a lot on the screen there. Have you noticed there's no stars in C1 and D1? Something is blocking the star. So I think it's a good spot there. I think with this lens, when the light, because it's quite bright out there tonight with the moon. Oh, hello. See that one? That was a nice clear one. It kind of shades the edges. It's a weird lens. So it might be that's giving it out there, but good spotting. And did you see the movement zooming up? Oh, there might have been. I've seen the odd bug or bat or something fly across the screen. It might have been that. Wedding or tank infrared Simon. I think we know the answer to that. It's the infrared camera. She's practically wearing that on her finger at the minute. We could have got that, guys. I just like the idea of explaining that one to the neighbours. We've got a massive dish on the roof as well, which confused them for our SETI streams. What satellite television are you trying to pick up with that? Aliens? And then imagine the big grey battleship camera slamming up. But I could see it coming, couldn't I? With a night vision camera there. It's waiting. That's in the future there, Lemorgs. That's not my problem. I did my bit. Have you managed to set up your IR camera? So, Ben, I'm in deep regret that I haven't at the minute. No, this month was a little bit tighter than I expected, so I didn't get a chance to order the thing, which I'm heavily regretting on a night like this. But it's payday in 3 hours. So fingers crossed we'll get something in for later on in the week there. It might draw attention. Exactly. But then, exactly, it's a military town. It wouldn't actually be too much out of place, would it, there? The Basildon. Exactly, Simon. Exactly. You could take the boy out of Basildon. We're getting some good ones. I'm going to zoom us back out now because there was other flashes in and objects going on in other parts of the night sky. Oh, there's something just down there. So we don't want to miss out on those. But let me get my UFO. Oh, I need to print off a little satellite model to give the example here. But it works because we don't know if it's necessarily a satellite or if it is one of these up there. So, anything in orbit around, if this is the Earth, it's in the orbit here, flying around, it's going to, just like my light here, it's going to reflect that light, or, you know, back down like this. It's going to, or actually it'd be like this basically. So the light's up there, reflecting off here, coming back down to us on the Earth. That's how, even though it's night for us around here, the sun's light coming in, reflecting down. Now, what you're going to imagine is they're up there doing that, and that's how we see those satellites in the summer. But what also happened is now is that light's coming in, and if something's rotating, if it's spending most of its time like this towards the sun, there's not much area to reflect it, is it? It's all going off left, right. It's not coming back down to us here. But if it's all rotating, you get a big side, a highly reflective side, and then that reflects the light and it rotates away. So we only see it for a second, and then it reflects again. So most of these things, if there's a repetition to the reflected light that we're seeing, the pulses, it can tell you if it's something that is rotating there. You can tell I've got the 3D printer there. I've been printing them all off. Got to make use of it. I do need to print off a satellite, I think, for the better examples there. So, yeah, who's in for movie club this Friday? The day, is it the day the Earth stood still? I think that's it. Ask Alan. Ooh, Alan will tell you what is going on. Friday, that'll be 10 p.m, but we'll be on beforehand with either a SETI stream or a Skywatch. So it'll be a little bit earlier that day. I think Saturday's looking miserable, and if that holds true, we'll probably be doing some gaming then. So we'll probably go back to Kerbal. We're going to be rescuing the Giga Chode, or maybe there'll be a new mission. Maybe it's a Chode to the moon. Something like that. So that's going to be fun and hilarious. Ian as well, thank you for the roses. Very kind. How are you doing tonight there? Have you done a 3D Alan to put on your desk? There is on my list. I need to order some green plastic basically, and then I'm thinking of doing some Allans, and we can send them. We can send them around to you guys there. Alan is very much on the list there, like maybe a monthly Alan. Can you imagine that? It's another euphemism. I'm getting my monthly Alan. Alan's come to visit there. It's the old one, Tickers. Yes, it's the one you suggested, the original. So I expect you to be a part of this. What is more terrorising, Kate? 3D Ads would be so cool. So yeah, I've got to convince Pete to model us one. But yeah, then we could do little different poses. Do you remember the bad taste bears that you'd get in gift shops, and there'd be like naughty little bears doing naughty suggestive positions? The whole range you could buy. We could do a selection of those for Alan. Excellent, Tickers. There, Thomas. There. Were this a dead star? Oh, where's this dead star? So, good question. There are many of theorised dead stars. There's a whole range of what qualifies as a dead star. So a star is basically a big fusion reaction there. So it's made up of, our one is, probably hydrogen, helium, and things like that. And it's so much of it there that its own gravitational mass causes it to collapse down on itself. And under that pressure, it creates a nuclear fusion reaction, hence the heat and the radiation coming off of the things. Now, when they run out of certain fuels, those stars can change their characteristics. Sometimes they can get bigger, they can get brighter, they can get hotter, they can get cooler, and they can change into all manner of things. Stars like our sun that aren't actually that big, they will basically cool down into a nothing after a while once they burn off all the gas there. But if it's big enough, it will collapse into a black hole there after it goes supernova, the big explosion. Some turn into neutron stars, which are basically just like the core that's left. Tiny in comparison there, but highly, they're spinning very fast, emitting all sorts of radio waves. Space is incredibly strange, but there are stars that are meant to be going supernova soon. So Betelgeuse is one of those ones. Let me spin the camera around. We've slightly lost the sky. See, look, look at that moonlight coming in. It's poisoning it now. So we're going to point the camera the other way in a second. But that is Betelgeuse there. This is one of the main ones that they do think could go supernova at any point between now and I think it's like 1,000 years or something. So that could be that one. It'd be a big flash, and it'd be very, very bright for us. But we are at a safe distance. That's a good question there, Thomas. The green paint there is it. 3D wedding. Carl, bollocks. I could have done that. I should have done that, Carl. You're totally right. I need one where you can give him a long rope legs to dangle whimsically off your bookshelf. I'm sure we can do it. I have to get Pete to design it. But yes, I think we could do that. Whimsical Alan. At this rate, I'm going to have a bookshelf dedicated to the thing here. And rightly so, Laura Lass. Rightly so. Alan expects. Where are we? There. Everyone's going to need a thing, a UFO mag. And again, it's like 100%. I see nothing wrong with that. Everybody's going, my God. Everybody's partners are going, oh no, please not. And Rio, how is everyone tonight? That is a very good question. How is everybody? How is everyone's week going? I need to put my UFO back. I've got no space on my desk. Hold on. Plugged in left, right and centre. Can't go too far. Pull myself out of the Matrix if I go too far. There. Have to see a Luke a Skywalker yet? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Saw the Millennium Falcon once. Raph, we'll be looking forward to seeing you over there on Movie Club. No, so Alan is actually meant to be properly joining us. Normally, I have to message on behalf of Alan in the Discord during Movie Club what his thoughts are on the film. But this time, Alan has now got his own Discord account, so he should be able to watch along. Well, he's going to be watching along, but commenting along at the same time. That's going to be interesting to see how that one goes there. How you doing, Remco? Good to see ya. So, good question. We are seeing lots of anomalous flashing now. Not all of that is going to be, in fact, probably most of it won't be ET there. There's lots of space junk and things like that that can flash. But we are seeing some strange behaviours in it there. So keep your eyes peeled. We are going to see more as the night goes on. I am going to spin the camera back around. Hold your hats. Because it's a little bit bright over that way. So let's go to a more picturesque part of the night sky. It's a little bit darker. Ooh, what are those stars? I have no idea what is in this direction there. Oh, the 3 stars on the left, Thomas. That was, oh, my brain's gone dead. Orion's Belt, that one. Oh, no, wrong way. I'm going to put the camera up. Can it go up? This little... Oh, there we go. That's a nice one. Right, I'm going to just turn up the brightness ever so slightly to make sure we're not missing out on some of those beautiful background stars. Get that light coming in there. Where are we? I'm going to tattoo myself and Alan. Seen some green ink. Simon, I think Alan's nodding his head. He thinks that's a very sensible idea there. I do have a similar. It's not of an Alan. It's of a stick figure. It's my only tattoo that a friend did. Not advised. There. But you got to live on the edge. I told you I was reckless before this. Don't know if the world is ready for Alan. This banana, I think that's a fair point. But if it's reality, as we say, it is what it is. Alan's coming, ready or not there. And where are we? Thank you there, Tinkers. My sister gave me a tattoo machine, and I got carried away. Done 9 so far. Oh, well done there, Simon. Well done. I like that. I've never had. I mean, I can't even solder. Like, my hands just always shake. I'd be no artistic flair either, so I'd be useless of it. But the friend of mine that actually did the tattoo is now a somewhat famous artist. So I always... Oh, the tree was illuminated then. Yeah, you know, doing quite well in the art world. So at some point, if I ever get poor, I'll just cut that bit of my leg off, and I can sell it as an original before they were famous. Exactly, Simon. It's something about Basildon. You got to be there. You got to experience it. So yeah, guys, if you are just joining us, we are doing a live UFO, UAP, UAP Skywatch tonight. So these are the skies live from Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country. Yes, yeah, it was. Yeah, it's Birdie. That's the one. A2, a bright streak. Okay, all right. Oh, that might have been... There was the tree got illuminated briefly just a second ago. I think somebody turned their outside light on. But good spotting there. Can't, you've got such good eyes. I've got a big screen here, and you're noticing all these things left, right, and centre. That's not... That should be an extra stamp. I've never even heard of what Basildon? How can you never heard of Basildon? It's legendary. Another page, 78. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Drop the name. What is it there? So we can see it there. A skilled artist there. We might have to get you to, when we do our little meet-up, I have to get you to be doing the Alan tattoos for everyone, yeah? It's not a cult, guys. It's not a cult. I just put you on the TV and selected a video instead of the stream, so I got confused and changed top. Right, quickly, every now and then I've got to change my top now, just to throw a banana. I normally have the same jumper on for the week, because this room's cold, so I leave a jumper in here. So normally, you can tell what week it is if we're on an A week or a B week. I've never been far from what Kate, I can assure you, you're not missing out much from Basildon anyway. Other than Simon. He's obviously the best thing about Basildon. There. Oh, at N.78 there. So that, check it out, guys. I'll have to remember to do that one. Messages from it, and then I will remember so I can see your work. According to Alan, at least. Well, yeah. But it is a cult. It's not a cult of me, it's a cult of Alan there. It's a cult of Alan. The Shire of Wilt, exactly. It's Hobbit country. It is very country here. Compared to my high metropolitan lifestyle of X6. It's very, very quiet there. Agent X, how are you feeling? Good to see you. And if you don't believe me, B was on the live with me too. Wait, I didn't even see the first part of that, Agent X. Oh, no, wait, you did come from... Oh, no, you're talking to Leanne. That's why I didn't see it. My brain is hilarious. I filter out anything with an at. Like, I do not see it. For the life of me, I just don't see it there. It's totally unconscious. Quite clever how things like that work there. To be clear, TikTok, the host is saying cold. like a horse. Not like the pew pew. I've given up. TikTok's going to do what they're going to do. Max as well, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow there. Where are you joining us from tonight? If you are new here, guys, do make sure you're following. We do something like this every night. So, clear nights, we're doing the live UFO UAP Skywatch. If the moon is up, we do a moon watch. That's what that looks like. It's the moon, and it looks pretty cool up close there. Lots of weird things happen on and off and around the moon, so we talk about those if it's raining, as it has been a hell of a lot lately. We do a live alien radio signal hunt there. We've got a big dish pointing up to the night sky, and we listen on the frequency called the hydrogen line. That is where scientists in the past have heard very anomalous signals, and it's where we would expect ET to be saying hello there. Not got anything yet, but you never know. So yeah, do join us for those as well. And if you're interested, take that extra step deeper into the community there. We have a really cool Discord community. There are lots of latest news on the UFO UAP phenomena there. Even Free Eye Atlas has got its own section information, general chit chat and stream updates as well there. But a great little community that are sharing their stories, the first-hand encounters with the phenomena there. So you can read through those or just add your one if you like. But yeah, do join us over there. Friday's going to be Movie Club, so 10 PM UK time. We're going to be watching The Day the Earth Stood Still over on YouTube. We all watch it together separately, and then we chat along in the Discord, and it gets pretty crazy there as well. We'll switch over in a second, very briefly, to the Starship Allen. And whilst we've got clear skies, I don't want to take away from that one there. But we do need to check into what you guys are up to. Oh, quite a few Basildon people in the chat. What a crazy night you had, Agent X. I want to hear about this. I need to share more personal paranormal stories. Oh, Loris, you are 100% welcome. I'd love to hear about that one there. Those ones. And they have built on most of Markham's Chase now. It's crazy, isn't it? There's going to be no space left to breathe there. Ponds are going soon. Oh my god. There's going to be nothing left. Every little last patch, if it wasn't dense enough. What time's movie night? It's going to be 10 PM UK time. Here, we'll be sending out the link when I can remember where it is for the Day the Earth's Still There. Are you still cloned? Good question, Kate. I'll have to have a look. I invited you to Special Forces Whistleblower, but you were asleep. Probably. Probably. I haven't even been on TikTok all day. I have such a busy week at the minute. This is the only time I'm getting to go on to TikTok, sadly. But I will check it out there. But next time, I'm always missing them. Sometimes I did catch one or two though, didn't I, Idris? I do appreciate it. And now Indians are in space. How do we tell the UFOs and the flame? I can't even shout for frisbees. But I mean, we're not in space. Where's the British Interplanetary Society when you want it? That's what we need, guys. That's what we need to start set up there. Have you seen the British Interplanetary Society spacesuit? So, like, you know, it's a sort of a theoretical organisation, and they kind of just have big ideas about space. They've done it since like the 30s or the 40s, quite a long-going one. But they designed, this is in the 40s, I think, they designed what a moon spacesuit might look like. And they've actually made it, I think, at the British Space Centre. They're like an actual replica from their designs. And oh my god, it's so badass. It is the best looking spacesuit like you could ever want there. It's like a suit of armour, but just cool. We should have been the ones in space there. More than 9 aliens. Jesus, I imagine like that. Like not just getting the confirmation one there, but seeing 9. They're having that multiple experience there. You'll stay up for movie night on Friday. I'll be at the gym on Saturday morning. Well, we won't be able to stay up too late. Yeah, I forgot it coming over this weekend. It's going to be nice. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting one Friday there as well. And I still need to set it. Maybe I have. I can't remember what it is now. But we also, every other week on a Friday, we do our deep dives over on Patreon there. So what we do, because it's a smaller community, there. We're all log in from the beginning mostly, and we go into real detail. We look at a scientific paper, a whistleblower account there, or a document, something related to the UFO phenomena. So it's normally foundational that you've heard about a lot, but maybe you've not actually read. So we look at those, we read them through together, see if they make sense there. We've done some cracking ones before, like the molecular biologist that claim to have worked on the biological material from the Greys. They're talking about their biology and anatomy. Very, very interesting. One of my favourites. But the scientific paper on a real-life warp drive, we've read through that one as well. But yeah, if you use the link in a bio, it gets you it for free for a month. You better catch 2 deep dives and watch the past ones back. But more importantly, and this is what I'm building up to, guys, we are going to quickly pop over to the Starship Alan, which is something else you get on Patreon, even the free tier. So if you do want to join the Starship Alan here, this is our little ant farm of all of you guys. All aboard the Starship Alan. Alan's on there as well. And yeah, just going about your jobs aboard the Starship. So, we've also got a new feature. Sadly, our captain and our commanders are not in tonight, so I can't... Well, we can, but they have an extra little feature. So I'm going to manually do it tonight. But we can set a destination there. So, shall we set ourselves for... Oh, Barnard Star there. And so we're going to set course for Barnard Star. You'll see that pop up slightly there. So there we go. That's our time limit for the Starship Alan now. Time estimate destination to go to Barnard Star. That's one of the ones that I think that might be an alien megastructure around. But can you spot yourself in the Starship Alan there doing your things? If you are, I think it's Skywatch or the Club Alan tier. So free tier, you get to be on here as well. But if you're the higher ones, you get to log into our app, which I can tell you how to do. You can change what your job role is there. Select one there. And if you've got a favourite room, so for example... Maya is a doctor and therefore wants to work on sick base. You can kind of set that one. Alan, if he decides to, if you want to talk to Alan on Discord and you upset him, he can change your role and he can do all sorts of other things. We have a probing room on the ship as well. I could watch how I was doing this. What's our mission for Barnard Star? We've got to map the galaxy's seediest dive bars. You could also have a chat with Alan on Discord and he can come up with various new destinations and missions, and he'll add them to our list there for the captain and the commander to choose from. The captain and commander and lieutenant decided every month that we just take the top 3 gifters from TikTok, and then you get the extra rank there. So you get the little where's Blue Nose? There we go. There's a Commander Blue Nose. He's got a little couple of triangles down the bottom there, and the title commander as number 2, and then he gets to choose the missions as well, logging in via the app. If you connect your Discord account, you get the cool pinging effect here that Emma has, that Kate has. There you go, Kate. You're working there. Can't see your second cloned account though. I think that might have been solved, Alan's pinging. So yeah, can you spot yourself over on the Starship Alan? Anyway, back to the sky. That's what we're fully here for. Let me check. Where were we on there as well? Ben, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Where are we? Peeps, it's a night from... Oh, that is early time, but thank you so much as always for joining us. You were in a lot of earlies, poor guy. Hopefully you're going to get some rest from those soon there. So to catch up on the old Patreon, there's so many on there, Banana. There's so many. I can let you know the good ones, though. Some of them we have had a couple of misses, I can't lie. But definitely the molecular biologist is one. Warp drive is another one. What's the other one that I always... It's really, really one of my favourites there. Okay, there. You all do have to deal with both of me. There's 2 of you. Just you and your lonesome at cleaning up everyone's mess. I see how it is there. Well, you probably offended Alan. Alan is now... If you do want to talk to Alan on the Discord, it's /ALEN. And that will... yeah, you can type your message to him. And if you do offend him, he can change it. But you can also request him to change your room. Sometimes it doesn't work. We're still figuring that one out. You can't get out of sick bay. You must be very, very poorly there. Oh, Kate, you're in the engine room. That is worrying. Oh, I bet, Tickers, you're going to rest well there. Alan, how dare you? This is Alan. This is Alan. I'm going to move you, Banana. I'm going to try and move you from sick bay. I'm going to override Alan's judgment there. Hold on. So then hopefully next time you won't be in sick bay. Do you have a room you do want to go to? Banana. See if we can choose the room there. I'm going to send you to the probing room. Oh, there you go, Banana. You're out of sick, baby. You're in the program, and we'll share that in a minute. Is it 10 years? Oh, since that one. I can never pronounce the name, but is that Kaz's one? There. Real me was in your hydroponics. The clone was in the engine. Hold on. Right, okay. So you really... Oh, my God, yeah, there is. There is 2 of you. Oh, dear. You've cloned yourself in the replicator. Maybe we had a transporter room, a malfunction there. Rui's connected. Oh, that's the one you want. That's why it's pinging. Now have you logged in? I assume you've logged in and seen all the controls that you can do. We're going to be adding more. You don't mind the cleaning up on your own there, as long as you listen to music. Put a good podcast on. I want to go to sick bay. Your back is still... Rio, we can send you to sick bay. Get me probe there. Have you got your passport yet, Banana? Also, I have seen a couple of things online about that. I don't know if I've seen her one, though. A much more vibe there. Probably what ended up... I was going to say there. I say you got into sick bay in the first place there. It was an accident in the labs. What have you been up to? Where's all the buttons gone? Come on. Oh, there we go. Is that going to work? That's frustrating. TikTok's not working as it is meant to. We've also got, guys, the special project on Thursday. Don't quite know what it's going to be, but I imagine between 6 and 8 at some point. We've got the secret special project. That'll be live if all goes to plan. Not UFO related, don't get your hopes up, but hopefully it will be hilarious at mine and Pete's expense there. That dude from the Special Forces said some stuff that'll blow your mind. Oh, what's the sort of gist, do you think? And does it line up with the other things you've heard as well there? We've been lied to about it. Oh, 100%. It's just the specifics, isn't it? Definitely. And I could set the room, but it wouldn't take your title. Oh, no, it probably is this. This is built by me, Kate, so it's probably going to be my human error. Let's have a look. Where are you on the list? Yeah, it's not taking the title. Oh, I think it did earlier. Because I remember noticing that one, actually, when I was looking earlier. So it might... Oh, let me refresh it on my end here. It might be that I haven't refreshed it enough. Sometimes it takes a hot minute. I say werewolves, vampires, skinwalkers, demons, and more. I mean, I'm not as deep into those areas yet, but if my exploration of this area is anything to go by, you go, why not? Why the hell not? You know, like, what else? What other doors do we have to open there? Banana as well, thank you for the heart. Because it worked for the others, though. I think it's the point. It climbed there. Where are I mean, you're connected there. Right, let's do a quick full sync. Don't know why it's saying 47 when there should be 50 as well. Right, let's load this up. Starship Alan again. Right, let's check. Was you on as wasn't you down as botanist or something? I feel like I saw that. Yeah, it's not loaded this time, but it might just need a refresh. Let's have a check. Oh, bioengineer. Yeah, that works now. It's showing now. It just needed a refresh. Don't you worry. They dropped some right truth bombs. How they capture 26-foot giants and how they take down Shapes C or shapeshifters. At least they can, because I'd be more worried if those things exist and there's nothing we can do about it there. Yeah, it's just slacking on my part. I hadn't refreshed it enough. Don't worry. Yeah, no, we're up to date. We are up to date across the board. Beautiful, a dark patch of sky tonight. how else we can get the integration going with you guys. What else can we get you to do? So yeah, the captain and the commander on the starship there, they've got control over mission and destination. I'd like to try and figure out little tasks with each room, or at least like little updates of what you're individually all doing. You could come up with those things. I want to definitely get the Alan interaction to work there. So Alan can randomly demote people, put you in the airlock if you're playing up. This patch of sky, we got any flashing, are we? Let's go back to the other one. It was brighter, but holding your hats. It's brighter, but it had some action, didn't it? So we'll tolerate the brighter sky. Excuse me. Wow, that is bright. Look at the moon coming in there. Okay, maybe that's a bit too bright. Let's just go a little bit off of that. Down the brightness a touch. Alright, keep your eyes peeled because we're not far off. In fact, I think this was the area where we were seeing the activity last time. So if it's out there in space, it's going to match that. If it's not, if it's geosynchronous, then it'll be over here, like probably just a bit off the screen, so we can move it. Maybe let's move it a little bit more, just to kind of like hedge our bets to see in case it is there. So this should now catch up both bits there. Oh, spacewalk! I definitely do want to do that one. An involuntary spacewalk for some people. Little space pirates there taking over ship. That is definitely on my list there. And obviously, all of the red shirts get risk of dying, and then they have to reappear in sick bay. There'll be a little invasion, and all of the red shirts get killed, and then end up in sick bay. That's definitely on the to-do list there. Yeah, Agent X, the amount of people, don't worry. There. And Tony, how are you doing there? So we're talking on another chat as well, so that's why it sounds like I'm talking to myself there. But we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight, coming to you live from Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. Lots of strange and mysterious things in these skies, and this is normally an active part of the sky, so keep your eyes peeled for strange movement and flashing there. And Kate, thank you for the gifts and feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
That's a bit loud, Alan, actually. Let's turn you down a touch. Agent X there coming in with the likes. Appreciate the likes and shares, guys. It helps us reach more and more people there like yourselves. And the more eyes and minds we can get on the phenomena, the more we can all piece this puzzle together. What are we doing? So tomorrow, what's the weather looking like for tomorrow? Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday we could have another Skywatch. Lengthy clear spell, so it's not as good, but it's still good enough. Thursday, rain. So that's good, because that's the special project, so we won't be on for a normal stream for that. Friday, mostly cloudy, light rain. So maybe a SETI stream before the movie club. Saturday, mostly cloudy. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll get a Skywatch in. If not, we'll be playing Kerbal there. We'll be going to rescue the Gigachode. Sunday's miserable. Monday, possible. Mostly cloudy, though. Mostly cloudy. Tuesday, mostly cloudy. I mean, there's little images of the sun. I'll take that. We haven't had that in a while. So we've got some potential there. Weather is good, yeah. Today, oh my god, it was amazing. There's a bit of a blue sky sun. I had sunglasses on. I didn't need my jacket. It was amazing. The boost from that. It's crazy how we are affected. We're essentially angry plants. We're plants with anxiety. Keep seeing the movement out of the corner of my eye. for on the starship. No, oh no, it's the starship. We basically are. What's the one that Rogan says that we're hairless monkeys with? I think it's we're hairless monkeys with anxiety. Is probably where I got it from. Riding through the universe on a convertible planet. You know, it's true. That's what we're doing. Convertible is one way to think about it. Oh, look, a wisp of cloud coming in. Are we due clouds tonight? What's that? Where's that coming from? Tuesday night there. Oh, yes, mainly clear. So we are due a couple of wisps to come in and spoil our fun. But we've already had a very good run tonight with lots of anomalous flashing. Not going to spoil our fun, though. It's got a beautiful blue colour there. I wonder what that one is. We should be able to figure that one out. If Orion's there, it's in line with Betelgeuse. Let's have a look. Let's see what that star is. Come on. These phones are just slightly too big now. You can't reach it there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Violation warning. Your live is flagged for dangerous activities that challenges. Repeated violations could result in you being live being discontinued. It can off. Would you like to tell me what was dangerous? Stupid thing. Right, where is Betelgeuse there? Let's have a look. Oh, is it Jupiter? No, that's south. Right, where is it? You should be not that far in, surely. There's Orion. There's the moon. Right, Orion's there. That's Betelgeuse. So is that Indus? No, I don't want the constellation. I want the star. Oh, Canis Minor. Canis Minor was included in the second. Oh, okay. What else do we know about it there? Oh no, that's the constellation. I want the bloody thing. Right. Ben as well there. Thank you for the gifts. Very kind there. And Kate as well. Let's have a look. Where are we in the chat? Oh, I know. I have no idea. Insane. I wouldn't mind if there was. There's plenty of times that we probably go against their policies. But it's never the things that we actually do. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Actually, Kate, maybe it thinks that is, you know, because we did mention that, yeah, that is so stupid. It is Agent X. You've got to be careful. It's a dangerous live. It's called. Oh, I've heard of that one. Tit there. The only thing is, it's only app based, and we need to log in through like software. So I couldn't find a way of doing that. Otherwise, I would try it. But yeah, we can't use an app because we need all the fancy software to plug in the camera and stuff. I can. I used to. Well, I can't now. I used to. I still have my license, but no, I've got some neurological things, so I had to give it up. Oh, that would be a nice change there, 80%. I think we get, like, after all the fees, it's about 22%. It's insane. Oh, that's pretty fair. Those percentages. Maybe. I mean, we've never had that specific live before, but I think maybe where I made the Joe Rogan mention that had a certain type of automobile in it, That might have been it there. Animation terrible. I mean, if they're just starting out, forgive them for that. There, it's mainly Discovery. TikTok still, for us, although it's much less than it was, it still is slightly better for Discovery, and that's the main thing. Saying the actions in this live could cause serious injuries. However, that is so. It must think that. That is exactly what you called it out there, Kate. You got it right there. The actions of this life, sitting in a green room of an evening, could cause serious injuries. I hope. I think. Stupidity. Or maybe they're flying the real starship. That's what it is. Yes. I wouldn't be surprised there. And Tony there. Let me guess. Rain. So not yet. We're all right at the second, Tony. It looks like we have still got a little bit longer of clear skies. Hopefully for the rest of the night. Tomorrow's looking all right, but Wednesday, awful. The starship is real. Yeah, he's just going, what's that? Oh. Property shelf. Yeah, it's it is silly, isn't it? It is silly. I wouldn't mind so much as if there was like an actual way to appeal it, because you know, you press the appeal button, but it goes through AI again, which is also crap. The actions in this live, you stupid thing. I just don't like when it's wrong. The minute you set course, that's what it is. Right, I have to stop it. Oh, yeah, maybe it's actually saying the destination. Yeah, that's TikTok. That might, yeah. Yeah, it's totally run the wrong way. If it at least did the job they expected, then, you know, you go, right, fair enough, you want to save some money, but at least it's doing the job. Doing nothing. It's so stupid. But that's probably what it is there. Yeah, it's one of those things. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm surprised Alan hasn't got reported yet. You know, he's not fully. I don't want to say the word now. Got another violation. Although part of me does just want to see how far we can push it. I can just eventually go up yours, TikTok. Oh, thank you, TikTok. Yeah, you got to counterbalance it. Yeah, exactly, Kate. With that one, that's the most common one. Just keep talking about the TikTok shop and all the things available in TikTok shop. I wouldn't be surprised if it even gets that wrong. Mishandling Alan there. Put me down, human. One thing your mic stand is a big, yeah. That's what those clouds are. It's Alan outside vaping. I've heard it has, but so that's why we had a TikTok shop. I wondered initially, that's why, because whenever you go to a profile, go to an empty TikTok shop, that was the main reason I had it there. I was thinking, well, maybe it would favour us a bit more if we had that, and it didn't help at all. And I took it off, and it didn't make any difference at the time. So I don't know. But we have displeased the gods somehow. How you doing, M to the C? Got another clear night tonight. We had some anomalous flashing and movement earlier. Ah, does it? What have you been doing? We've been watching the skies. That's what we've been doing. And moaning. I don't know if you can see the warning. Is it still up there, M? It says, the actions in this live could result in serious injuries or adverse health effects. So our mind is blown about that. We're trying to think. I think we've narrowed it down. It thinks that the Starship Alan is actually a real starship, and that's where we think it's got. Told you, devilish bad boy. I've got my one tattoo and a health warning on my stream. The sunglasses come down. That's it. Oh, they're just bad at their jobs, whoever comes up with this. Beam me up, Scotty up. That'll be a violation for us. Should we go back over to the starship, Alan? Actually, it's not that button, is it? It's this one for this stream. Let's see. Nothing much is happening on the screen there, but what is happening aboard the starship? Barnard Star there is still 5.5 hours out of the way. Got a new mission. Kate is our bioengineer. And it looks like you're on the edge. It looks like you've snuck into the engine room there. You're in the cargo bay, apparently. Or is that the real... Oh, the real Kate is in the cargo bay. Clone Kate is in the engine room. What is your clone doing? Ben's in the transporter room, ready to be beamed up there. Banana is still in the probing room. But Alan's not in there, so you're safe. Raph is on the bridge. Because I know Raph loves the bridge so much. Let's move you, Raph, to the... let's move you to the bar. Give you a bit of a break. Bar. Boom. Is it going to work? Yeah, there you go. You're with V, and A up is still in the bar. The clone is awaiting instruction for sabotage. Are you on the starship yet, Em? Be in the transport. We want to get the transporter room to work. Maybe it is an alien warning. Keep watching and you get... Yeah, maybe. Whiskey. I think A up and V have mostly emptied the supplies out, though. Is there much left? Simon's in sick bay. Carl's on the bridge. Somebody's got to be, manning the ship. Marcus in the hydroponics bay there with Kate and Stig. And Beerbuster too. Rob's in the engineering. Anyway, back to the actual Skywatch for our last bit there. Still getting a few wisps of cloud coming in there. Yeah, hasn't worried about that before, but the I mean, the Starship Alan, that's what it's doing out there. International waters. It's all right. It's perfectly allowed. I keep forgetting it's not up on screen for you guys now. I'm just staring away at it. When I should be staring at the actual night sky. We've waited long enough for this. Not supposed to be seen together. There she is, just strolling around. I mean, if you can't keep one Kate under control, the chance of keeping two Kates under control is very, very slim. Is that me in the labs there? Oh, it is. What's the point? Yeah. Just going to be overrun. What we don't realise, Kate, is that you've not actually cloned a fresh clone. Is you've actually taken over somebody else. You're actually just replicating yourself with, like, unsuspecting other Patreons. Slowly, they're all going to become Kates. We are Kate, the hive mind. Oh my god. Dealing with another me, it'd be a nightmare. For me. I mean, it could be quite useful. But the other me would also refuse to do the crap stuff. Give it a go, Tic Tic. I would if I had a big enough garden. Can't be that hard. Must's done it in the desert, hasn't he? Just give it a go. Kind of reminds me of our Kerbal Gigachode streams. throwing a rocket together. To the moon next time, I think. Getting distracted. Just don't understand. Oh, I know. Have I given up on the crew that... Oh, wait, hold on, I've missed a few messages here. Would it be like having a twin, do you think? Oh, possibly. Be two of me, share the debt. Have you given up on the crew? Oh, I gave them the crew long ago. We are 5 hours, 27 minutes from Barnard Star there, on the Starship Island. Oh, anyway, it's 59 there, coming up to 11, so that'll be us winding up for the night. Guys, thank you so much for joining us, as always, there. Hopefully you've not taken any... But, oh, has the restriction gone? I think the restriction's gone there, but hopefully you've not got any dangerous ideas from this stream there. Find a hybrid online there. Well, you did have that match, didn't you, on Tinder or whatever it was? You never know. It went when the Starship came. That is weird. That's what probably set it off in the first place. Strange. But yeah, hopefully you've not got any dangerous habits you've picked up from me tonight, hopefully. But thank you everybody for joining us. You're awesome as always. Gift subbers, Patreons, etc. Extra love there, helping us improve the stream. Thank you. But generally, just keeping me company is very much appreciated. But yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow night for some games. Hopefully it's going to be hopefully it'll be a Skywatch again tomorrow night there. Maybe that moon will piss off a little bit more and we can